all over the major comedy clubs. Please put your hands together for Carlos Mendez, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. This is great, you guys. All of you out in the town with your friends having fun. Yes! Do you ever just want to kill yourself? Except you don't have the balls to do it. So to make it easier on you and add an element of surprise to that shit, you start asking for a bunch of rides from drunk drivers. Just fuck it. My friends are starting to catch on to that. They're like, Carlos, if you want to crash so bad, why don't you drive? And I tell them, are you fucking kidding me? The drunk driver is the one motherfucker that always survives. That's why we have DUIs in the first place. See, because if we lived in a world where everyone except the drunk driver always lived, they wouldn't even call it a DUI. They just call it, hey man, I really hope you make it back okay. Too dark? Strap in. So, on the ride over, to bump that probability up just a little bit more, I'll start fucking with the driver, like, hey, I think you just got a text. You should probably read that. No, right now, it sounded important. Or, look man, I know you're on your second strike and everything, but I think that squad car is trying to race you. Are you really gonna take that shit? You pussy. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Yes, I am dressed up. No, it's not for you guys. It's for my family. For when I ask for a ride from one of you drunks at the end of the show. I want to look good in the open casket. Yeah. I want to start a dating website exclusively for Amish people. Exclusively for Amish people. I want to call it rumspringallupinthat-ass.com. I'm a selfish lover, though. I don't share my porn with anyone. Yeah, I also think that pussy is a lot like a favorite TV show. When it's fresh and new to you, you love it, and you want it to be renewed next season. After a couple of years, it starts to get old and predictable, and you think, sure, I don't want it to get canceled. I've already invested so much time into this. But at least add a new cast member or something, you know? I don't know if you can tell from that last joke, but yes, I am single. They say that the worst quality a woman can see in a man is desperation, but I say, why won't you love me? A little bit about myself. When I was young, I was still learning, so I used to take everything literally, and my teachers used to tell me to dream big. Now look at me. Those fucking assholes. I have been trying to eat better though, reduce my salt intake to lower some of that water weight. I started thinking recently that maybe I should start cutting myself for the first time in my life. To get rid of some of that pesky blood weight, you know? Always adds a few pounds. It's tough though. I knew my life was going in the wrong direction one day after ordering a burger. I said, hey, didn't you used to work at the Carl's Jr. across town? Oh shit, I need to change my lifestyle. But it is tough, man. Food addiction, it's a real thing. I remember going to fucking Vegas, and everybody that goes to Vegas, they're excited for the fucking, the casino, the gambling, the drinking, and I was excited for the buffets. Yeah, my family checked in. The front desk clerk was like, do you want a wake-up call? Yeah, tell me to stop fucking eating, man. Jesus. Like many of you, though, part of my New Year's resolution is dropping a few pounds. My goal weight is regular obese. Yeah. I have been going to the gym, though. I've been trying to lose some weight, and the people that know me, they're like, Carlos, that's great. You're doing something positive for yourself. Keep it up. I don't want to break it to them that, no, it isn't positive. I just want there to be less of myself, you know, for me to hate. Although I will say it is a bit of a confidence boost going to convenience stores nowadays. I'll walk in the door and you're like, dun, 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 dun. There's no third one? Progress. Look guys, I know that gay marriage is a really divisive issue in this country. But what if you're not sure if you believe in gay marriage or not? Does that make you a fagnostic? Yeah, you're right, that joke's too controversial. I don't want to press that many buttons. So instead I'm just going to compare black people and Mexicans. I think it's really funny the way that black people are always like, run, run, it's the police! Mexicans are always like, corre, corre, es la policía. It's so different, you guys. Just different cultures. Or the way that black people always get big blocks of government cheese. And Mexicans always get big blocks of government cheese with a fucking jalapeno on top. By the way, though, I do think it's completely unfair that minorities get advantages with things like affirmative action, while white people have to scrape by with things like inheritance, medical insurance. God, I hate white people. And by white people, I mean Jews and Asians. I don't know how many of you guys remember this old TV show board game. It was everywhere back in the day. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah? I fucking love that game, man. I played it throughout my entire childhood. But the thing is, I'm Mexican. So I had to play the knockoff version. Yeah, it was called Where in San Diego, it's Carmen. To be honest with you guys, my mom's name was Carmen. I never actually found her. Yeah, don't say, oh, these are jokes. None of this is real. Like the Easter Bunny or love. It's funny because it's true. Yeah, you always hear stories of comics having bad parenting when they're growing up, and the need for validation drives them to the stage later in life. That's not the case with me. My family was always supportive. In fact, my dad used to always tell me, Carlos, you can be whatever you like, as long as it makes you happy. I think he's starting to regret that now. Haven't heard it in a few years. Here's the thing, though, I might have misinterpreted that statement, thinking it's about career choices, because my parents also think I'm gay. That's true, I'm looking at the wrong kind of porn. Yeah. But yeah, my parents always ask me, Carlos, how come you don't have a girlfriend? And I tell them, well, that's easy. It's because I look like shit. My personality reflects that. I'm a pessimistic asshole who always views the negative side of things. To top it all off, I'm broke. So what the fuck am I supposed to do, huh? Take a girl out to the 99-cent store? And on homeless girls with promises of running water? Warm nights with my body fat? And I have such a low self-image. If a girl does show interest in me, I'm like, there's something fucking wrong with you. But then I get over it real quick, you know? Because pussy. Yeah. There was this one time I was in my room with a girl, and it was one of those moments where the sexual tension's building up, and basically nothing's gonna stop you. You're gonna screw each other. Like, there could be a news crew in there filming a live report. You're still gonna do it. So we go at it. After we finish, after we clean up, I go downstairs to where my parents are watching TV. Like I said, nothing's gonna stop you. I grab some water, and without breaking eye contact, I say, pretty fucking gay, huh? Yeah. I was dating this girl for about 2 years, and to be honest with you guys, I wasn't gonna jump into marriage anytime soon, because really, I'm not into jumping of any kind. But I truly thought she was the one. In fact, I knew exactly where and how this girl was gonna get proposed to. And apparently so did she. And that was anywhere, by absolutely anyone else. Yeah. The first time she broke up with me was exactly 1 week before my birthday. Second time was a month. That's when I learned she's really bad at giving presents. When she broke up with me, she said she couldn't really love me anymore because she realized that I would never be able to learn how to love myself. And I told her, well, of course not. Because if you really think about it, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. She also said I was combative and unlikable. I said, no, fuck you. Fucking likable. Might explain why my longest relationship has been with alcohol. I got home late the other day for game night, family game night, and I love that. Thankfully, though, they were really cool about it. They were already waiting for me sitting around the table. They offered me a spot in the middle. I sit down. They hand me the rule book. It's a small little pamphlet so we can start playing. And one by one, they start saying really nice things about me, and then crying, and I'm laughing. God, I love that game of intervention, you guys. It's the best. They keep saying I don't win, though. I don't get the rules. Cheers. This isn't water. Before I go, I do want to say a joke for the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you. Whoa, actual interaction for once. Okay, so I was walking around town the other day and somebody stopped me in the middle of the street and they said, Carlos, is it true that you're willing to eat a girl's ass out during sex? This is where I like to pause the joke get real comfortable with you guys. Ask the ladies in the audience. Ladies, how many of you actually enjoy that in your real life? We need to talk after the show. No, seriously, we need to talk after the show. The rest of you, really? You're not going to own up to it? Like it isn't a thing? You know, you're not lying to me here. You're lying to yourselves. And to God. So anyways, they asked me, Carlos, is it true that you're willing to eat a girl's ass out during sex? And I said, well, look at me. Clearly I'm willing to eat anything. So why not eat a girl's ass out during sex? And they said, are you serious? I said, no, not mayonnaise. That shit's disgusting. If you'll excuse me, I have to go eat that girl's ass out. Thank you very much. You guys have been great. My name's Carlos Mendez. I would like to introduce the next comic, a very good friend of mine. You can actually find her YouTube videos. It's a series called Danielle Land. Everybody give it up for Danielle Arce.
Holidays are over, hell yeah. Stresses me out so much.